Hello, beautiful fans. It's your girl, Whitney Houston. Yes, it's me, Whitney, and I'm back temporarily to tell you my life story. So I invite you to join me on a journey through the tapestry of my life, a life filled with music, love, and resilience. Together, let's explore the essence of who I was and the legacy I leave behind. Crafted beautifully with meticulous detail by Chris Dallas and Celebrity Recreations, Chris's expertise shines through in every detail. His work is truly masterful. The scenery behind me that you'll be watching throughout this entire video is the home I lived in most of my adult life, and it was located at 22 Northgate Road in Mendham, New Jersey. I purchased the property when it was just 1 year old in 1987 for $2.7 million. It was 12,000 square feet in size and served as a private sanctuary for my family and I, away from the glare of the public eye. The memories created within the walls of that home are still with me in my afterlife. I also spent time living in California, particularly during my career in the entertainment industry, primarily in the 1980s and 90s. I also lived in New York. I resided there during my rise to fame while working on various projects. I also had a connection to Atlanta, Georgia, where I lived for some time, especially during my marriage to Bobby Brown and the filming of the reality TV show, Being Bobby Brown. I was born on August 9th, 1963, in Newark, New Jersey, to John and Sissy Houston, but grew up in East Orange. Music coursed through my veins from the very beginning, with my mother, Sissy Houston, a gospel singer, and my cousin Dionne Warwick, a pop icon, serving as early inspirations. I started singing in the choir at New Hope Baptist Church, and by high school, I was already performing as a background vocalist. The school I attended was Mount St. Dominic Academy in Caldwell, New Jersey. This all-girls Catholic high school provided me with a well-rounded education and a supportive environment in which to pursue my musical aspirations. It was during my time at Mount St. Dominic Academy that I continued to develop my singing talents and explore my passion for music. Even though I did not pursue higher education beyond my high school, my natural gifts and relentless pursuit of my dreams propelled me to become one of the greatest singers of all time. I had two older brothers, Gary Garland and Michael Houston. Gary pursued a career in basketball and played in the NBA for several years. While he didn't achieve the same level of fame as me, he had a notable career in professional basketball. My other brother Michael maintained a lower profile, and not much is known about him, so I'd like to leave it that way. As a teenager, I found solace and purpose in music, singing in the choir at New Hope Baptist Church, and backing up legends like Chaka Khan, contributing to the hit single I'm Every Woman in 1978. These experiences laid the foundation for my own musical journey. At 19, I signed with Arista Records, guided by the legendary Clive Davis. My debut album in 1985 catapulted me to stardom, with hits like Greatest Love of All and How Will I Know. My career skyrocketed with my second album, Whitney, which gave me the honor of being the first female artist to debut at #1 on the Billboard charts. Songs like I Wanna Dance With Somebody became anthems of joy and love. In 1992, I stepped into the world of acting with the movie The Bodyguard, taking on the lead role. The film's soundtrack, featuring my rendition of I Will Always Love You, became one of the best-selling soundtracks of all time, and the best-selling single by a woman in music history, earning me accolades and admiration worldwide. I was at the pinnacle of my career, and it felt like I could touch the stars. My foray into acting continued with successful films such as Waiting to Exhale and The Preacher's Wife. I'm honored to hold the title of the most awarded female artist of all time, a distinction recognized by Guinness World Records. Furthermore, I am proud to have surpassed the Beatles' record for the most consecutive singles to reach #1 on the Billboard charts, a feat that remains unmatched to this day. Also in 1992, I married Bobby Brown, embarking on a journey marked by love and passion. And yes, drugs became a part of my life. Despite the struggles we faced, the pressures of fame and the media's relentless scrutiny took their toll, leading me down a path of addiction and a tumultuous marriage. I fought fiercely against the demons that threatened to consume me, seeking solace and strength in the support of loved ones. I remained dedicated to charitable efforts, culminating in the establishment of the Whitney Houston Foundation for Children, an initiative aimed at supporting disadvantaged youth. I want you to know that Bobby wasn't the reason for my choices. They were mine alone to bear. On March 4th, 1993, we also welcomed our daughter, Bobby Christina, into this world, which brought us immeasurable joy amid the storms. She was a beacon of hope, a reminder of the love that fueled my soul even in the darkest of times. Despite the glittering success, the 90s brought their share of trials. My marriage was under constant scrutiny, and the media's relentless gaze was often unforgiving. I faced my battles with addiction, and the struggle was real and painful. In 1998, I made a comeback with My Love Is Your Love, which was a critically acclaimed album and earned me another Grammy. It was a testament to my resilience and my undying passion for music. As the new millennium dawned, I sought to reinvent myself. I released Just Whitney in 2002 and One Wish, the holiday album, in 2003. Though they didn't replicate the success of my earlier albums, they were projects that brought me joy and allowed me to express myself during a turbulent time. In 2009, I made another comeback with I Look to You. It was an album that reflected my journey, my struggles, and my hopes for the future. The title track, I Look to You, was a personal anthem for me, a prayer and promise all in one. Tragically, my daughter Bobby Christina's life was marked by personal turmoil, and on January 31st, 2015, she was found unconscious in a bathtub at her home in Roswell, Georgia. She was immediately rushed to the hospital and placed in a medically induced coma. Despite efforts to revive her, Bobby Christina remained in a coma for nearly 6 months. On July 26, 2015, Bobby Christina Brown passed away at the age of 22, surrounded by her family. Her death mirrored the circumstances of my passing. As I had also been found unconscious in a bathtub 3 years prior, her death was determined to be lobar pneumonia, caused by water immersion and drug intoxication. She was laid to rest beside me at Fairview Cemetery in Westfield, New Jersey. Even though my life had its ups and downs, my music will always be a testament to my love for you all. Remember, every little step I took was a step towards greatness, even if it didn't seem that way at the time. Throughout my career, I was fortunate to receive numerous accolades, including 2 Emmy Awards, 6 Grammy Awards, and 30 Billboard Music Awards, among many others. I was also posthumously inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. These recognitions have solidified my place in music history, and I am deeply grateful for the unwavering support of my fans. My final bow came too soon. On February 11, 2012, I passed away in Beverly Hills, California. The world mourned the loss of the voice, but my music and the memories we created together lives on. Even after my passing, my legacy continues through the Whitney E. Houston Foundation, which helps children from all walks of life to realize their potential and dreams. I was posthumously inducted into the New Jersey Hall of Fame in 2013, the same year as my cousin and fellow New Jersey star, Dionne Warwick. As Whitney Houston, I want to share with you a part of my life that was filled with struggle and pain, my battle with drug addiction. There was a time when I felt invincible, on top of the world with my soaring career and adoring fans. But behind the glamour and the applause, I was grappling with demons that threatened to consume me. It started innocently enough, a way to cope with the pressures of fame and the relentless scrutiny of the media. At first, it was just a way to take the edge off, to numb the overwhelming stress that seemed to follow me everywhere. But soon, that occasional escape turned into a dangerous habit. I found myself using more and more, seeking refuge in substances that promised temporary relief but ultimately left me trapped in a cycle of addiction. Cocaine became my constant companion, its seductive allure offering a fleeting sense of euphoria that quickly faded into emptiness. I thought I could control it, that I was stronger than the pull of addiction. But the truth is, it had a grip on me that I couldn't shake. As the years passed, my drug use escalated, taking a toll on my health, my relationships, and my career. I became increasingly isolated, lost in a haze of substance abuse that clouded my judgment and dimmed my once bright spirit. It wasn't just cocaine that I turned to. There were other drugs too, each one promising escape but delivering only devastation. From marijuana to pills, I tried anything that offered a temporary reprieve from the pain within. But the drugs didn't just affect me, they hurt everyone around me, especially those I loved most. My family, my friends, my fans. They all watched helplessly as the woman they admired spiraled out of control. The drugs took their toll on my voice, once hailed as one of the greatest of all time. I struggled to hit the high notes, to recapture the magic that had once defined my performances. The vibrant energy that had once fueled my stage presence was replaced by a hollow shell of who I used to be. It took years of heartache and struggle, but eventually I found the strength to break free from the grip of addiction. With the support of my loved ones and the help of dedicated professionals, I began the long journey toward recovery. Today, I stand before you not as a perfect icon, but as a survivor, a woman who faced her demons head-on and emerged stronger on the other side. My battle with drug addiction is a chapter of my life that I'll never forget. So to all my fans, as I shared these aspects of my life with you, I hope I conveyed the depth and breadth of my journey, the trials and triumphs that have shaped me, and the enduring impact of my art on the world. Thank you for joining me on this reflective journey and for being a part of the story of Whitney Houston. Thank you for dancing with somebody, for feeling every note of I Will Always Love You, and for standing by me through the highs and the lows. Your love and support have meant everything. I also want to thank Chris Dallas for putting together this wonderful documentary of my life for you all to experience. So please subscribe, comment, like, and share to keep the flame alive. I'll eventually see you all on the other side. Whitney out.